snake fact?
Can I get a snake fact?
Suddenly, it's hard to believe, but the decapitated head of a dead snake can still bite, even hours after its death.
Okay, that is a creepy yet very, very fact. Okay, so there's no going back to.
I'm way too scared of these things. If anyone asks, it's a pass for me. Did he just...
Yeah, he did.
We should help him.
Sure. Why not? His shack is right under the bridge. Ah, my dear Francois, when are you going to give up trying?
I still can't believe he jumped like it was nothing.
Hi. Yeah, that was kind of unexpected. I didn't expect that. Okay.
Was there a parrot? Or a canary? Or maybe even a goldfinch? Was he poisoning the rats, or... For some reason, looking at fire always made me nervous. Was he poisoning the rats, or... Someone has a nice taste in books. A rifle on the wall. Let's hope it never goes off on its own.
Does that really happen?
I don't know. Just thinking out loud.
Oh, okay. I should probably get used to it.
Someone has a nice taste in books. Was he poisoning the rats, or... I get sad just looking at him.
What can I do to make you happy?
Hello.
I just saw you jump from that bridge.
So?
I mean, you're alive.
Oh, you're new here, right? No one can die in Whateverland. Sadly.
Really?
I already told you nobody can die here. Were you even listening?
Oh, yeah, you did tell me that. It's just not every day that people jump off bridges right in front of me.
Don't worry. You'll get used to it.
I wouldn't be so sure.
Actually, Nick has a point. After a couple 100 years, you get used to the craziest things. A failed suicide will seem trivial soon enough.
So, are you okay?
Is anyone? Wait, don't answer. Sorry. I don't know why I said that. Sounded way better in my head. I always say stupid things like that. Anyway, it depends on what you mean by okay. Physically, I'm more than okay, which honestly sucks. And if you're asking about my mental state, I don't think I was ever okay to begin with. Some people just aren't made for happiness, I suppose.
However bad you feel, killing yourself is never the answer.
Oh, right. If you're going to suggest positive thinking, meditation and yoga, then please save your breath. I guess it's good that you don't understand what I'm talking about. I wouldn't wish that kind of emptiness on anyone. I'm sorry. I'd like to be alone if you don't mind.
Sure. Take care. This is how you become a champion.
Okay. Ooh, there's a bar. Let's bar.
Nick, there you are. I haven't seen you in weeks.
Did you miss me?
You wish. Who's that with you?
This is Vincent. He just got here, so don't mind this whole lost puppy look. Vincent, meet Fida, the owner of this place and the most charming lady in Whateverland.
Charmed. I'm sure I don't look like a lost puppy, Nick.
You do, actually. But not like a sad, beaten dog. At least your face doesn't make me want to adopt you.
Right, but I quite like this low-key, angry puppy look. You could say I already adopted him.
No, you didn't. I'm not a dog.
Yet.
If you don't mind, I'll leave you to discuss your relationship alone. I have other customers. The ones that actually pay. Don't think I forgot that you owe me, Nick.
But they're not your favorites, are they? Vincent, let's get to the table, shall we?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's a show. The teeny tiny beetles.
Lucky you.
They look cute, but in a creepy
They
way.
look cute, but in a creepy way.
These are the book ashes. A long time ago, they built this fancy prison for us. But we're friends now, and these particular ones have chosen you.
Have chosen me.
You heard me. They are your team now. Judging by the look on your face, you're not a teamwork kind of guy, but don't fret. They're professionals.
Professionals at what?
At playing Bell and Bones, obviously. You could say that it's a game we play here, but it's not just a game. It's an essential part of any Whateverlander's daily existence. Here, let me show you.
Hey, get to the opposite side of the field with the ball and score a goal in one of the spoons. Okay. Got it, I guess. Not your lucky day, we got you covered. Gather yarn balls all over Whateverland and call on the cat to win. Okay, so if I'm failing miserably, I can call on the cat and give him yarn and I win. Okay, got it.
A few moments later.
So we're gonna resort to the...
By the way, here's the city map. You certainly need it more than I do.
But how are we going to find the pieces of that spell you mentioned?
Easy! There are 7 pieces total. So, we need to convince 7, or rather 8 people, to give their piece to us. That's it.
And you know who these people are?
Vincent, who do you think I am? I wouldn't have asked for your help if I didn't know where to look. Let's see. We have Van, the twins, Umaru-san, Alan, Oswald, Lewis, and of course, Ernest. I marked the places where they usually hang out on your map.
Okay, so what can you...
What can you tell me about Van?
Oh, he's a handful. A bored Russian aristocrat who is so lazy that he cannot even scratch his noble nose. I'm sure you will love him.
Oh, definitely. So who are the twins, exactly?
Lily and Rose are a weird duo. One is an engineer, the other's an actress. They really despise each other. And it's not clear which sister envies the other one more. I'm sure we'll have so much fun with that one.
Not one,
Sounds
but
like-
2 crazy sisters? Sign me up. What about Ellen?
Ellen is the host of the local radio station. Nobody knows her very closely, but we definitely need to be extra careful with her.
Why?
She never leaves her studio, but somehow knows everything about all Whateverlanders.
Cool, but creepy.
Exactly.
Tell me more about this Umaru-san.
She's a mysterious one, I can tell you that. Always wears a mask that covers her mouth. Not sure if she's afraid to catch some kind of virus or just hiding something underneath. Maybe we'll find out.
I hope not.
Hey, what about Oswald?
What do you have on Oswald?
Not much, apart from the fact that he breeds rabbits. I don't know how and why he does it, but there's that.
Do you know anything about Lewis?
Well, he's a jazz musician, and the ladies love him. I'm not sure if I admire the guy or hate him for it. Probably both.
Can you tell me more about Fida?
Well, she's stunning, but I'm sure you noticed that already. She also makes a very mean margarita. Very mean. Other than that, you should ask her yourself. She doesn't bite most days.
Do you come here often?
Often? I practically live here. It's the best place to write, you know. All those miserable people drinking themselves into oblivion. So tragic, yet so beautiful. I draw so much inspiration from human anguish.
All this drama when you could just have a drink.
That's the difference between you and me, Vincent. I live and breathe drama, and you just want to be left alone with a glass in your hand. To each their own.
All right, let's get going.
Ready when you are.
Okay, I want to.
I'll just assume it's red wine.
Definitely not fine. Blood.
Aren't they too old for places like this? I might as well get used to this table. Just the thought of going on stage makes me nervous. I suck at cards. Guess I'll get lucky in love then. Or bell and bones. Works fine for me. It's impressive how well she's adapted here.
Ah, yes, Fida is amazing.
Do you need anything?
So, what did you do to Beatrice?
Me? Nothing at all. We only met briefly, but she seemed very nice to me.
Then why are you here?
Because I needed to escape. I called, and she answered.
What were you escaping?
A life where opening a bar like this was impossible for someone like me. A life full of fear and submission. I hope this answers your question.
Kind of.
How well do you know Nick?
Quite well. He can be very annoying, but I know he has a good heart. So, you better be good to him, or I'll make a kebab out of you.
Are you threatening me?
Are you threatening me?
A little. I'm sure you can handle it. Besides, I don't think you'd make a good kebab. Too skinny.
You two realize that I can hear you, right? And I'm not annoying.
Okay, I might remain silent here.
I hate you both.
Okay, goodbye. The map. Okay, and this tells us, so I'm guessing we have to fit all of these people to get a thing for them, or not all of them, but okay, this is a map of. I think this had a. Hey, I'm glad to see that. Sulking. Oh, you're Francois, not.
Oh, it's you.
So, how did you end up here?
I'm sorry, I'd rather not talk about it.
You say sorry a lot, don't you?
Do I? Sorry about that. Oh.
You don't have to apologize all the time.
Yeah, I know. Just became a habit at some point. I used to think that it would make people feel better around me.
That's really not how it works.
Yeah, I figured that much.
I have to go.
Okay.
Kind of make our way around. We figure out stuff and things. Hey, let's. Library. Let's. Library.
Hey, Vincent.
Yes?
How about I wait outside?
What? Why?
Well,
Come on, just tell me.
I just want you to know that Sylvia, the Serpentine librarian over there, has a thing for me.
A thing.
Yes, a thing. What's with that look?
Take you for a ladies' man.
Nothing. I just didn't take you for a ladies' man.
And why is that? Am I not charming enough for you?
Fine, I just...
You're fine, Nick. I just don't see the appeal.
You don't need to see it, because it's not for you.
Ouch.
Anyway, I warned you. Now let's move on.
Okay, what do we got?
Here you are.
Okay, so we've got a rabbit for some reason. Don't know what we need a rabbit for, but...
I've never been much of a reader.
Maybe it's time to become one. After all, you have all the time in the world now.
There's definitely no Whateverland on this globe.
Okay, so this is the list Kickstarters.
Candles in a room filled with books. Genius. Do you think he can hear us?
Well, if I think of it. No, I don't want to think of it.
I'm not sure I want to know what happened.
Looked at them the wrong way in terms of tone.
Perhaps it's best not to look into her eyes.
Just don't make her angry and you'll be fine.
Nick, is that you?
Devil stockings.
I'm so happy to see you. Where have you been?
Hello, Sylvia. I've been working on my latest novel, and the process requires complete solitude. I'm sure you understand.
Oh, of course. All geniuses need their privacy. I can't wait to read whatever it is you're writing. It simply must be remarkable. And who's that with you?
Oh, that's Vincent. My new editor.
I feel like we should... So, yeah, let's...
It's true. His next novel is so good. I can't believe it even exists. Literally.
Ah, you flatter me.
No words can reflect the true depth of my admiration for your talent.
Oh, stop it.
No, you stop it.
Are you two done?
We are.
What did these poor guys do to you?
These? Oh, these are my assistants. Well, former assistants. Tom kept putting my favorite mug on the wrong side of the table. I told him 100 times I was left-handed. And Jerry, I can't even talk about Jerry.
Why? What did Jerry do?
Why? What did you do?
Well, once I asked him to clean up the shelves, so he sorted out all the books. All of them.
And? What's wrong with that?
By size, Vincent. He sorted them by size.
Oh, God.
If there ever was any God in Whateverland, he certainly turned his back on Jerry that day.
So, you're into Nick, huh?
Who? Me? No.
Really? Not even a little bit?
Vincent, I'm standing right here, you know.
What? I'm just curious.
I admire him as an author, that's all.
Have you read any of his work?
No, not yet, but I'm sure it's splendid. It must be.
I'm sure it is, Sylvia. I'm sure it is.
Do you have to be such a pain in the ass?
Oh, absolutely.
Can I get a snake fact?
Can I get a snake fact?
Suddenly, it's hard to believe, but the decapitated head of a dead snake can still bite, even hours after its death.
Okay, that is a creepy yet very, very interesting fact there. Okay, so it doesn't look like at this stage there's a... Yeah, so... We did pick up a rabbit. I'm not sure where we picked up a rabbit, but we picked up a rabbit. Okay, so Cat Lady's Palace. Look at all the the doggos. There's so many kitties. There's doggos with like cat. Can I pet them all? Can I pet them all? I can pet them all.
Come here, buddy.
Hey, we have 2 rabbits now. Not sure why we have 2 rabbits. We have 2 rabbits.
A face tattoo? Bold.
Hello, dear boys. Care to join me for a cup of chamomile tea?
I could use something to calm my nerves, but that's not why I'm here.
All right, Sugar Plum. What do you need then?
Oh, look.
I want to challenge you to a Bell and Bones match.
Oh, honey, that's very sweet of you. But you're simply not good enough. Come back when you beat all the others.
Goodbye.
Bye, honey.
Okay, so beat all of the others. Or she'll let us. Thing? Okay. Okay, so that looks to be Ellen. Okay.
Whateverland Radio. I wonder, how does the whole thing with waves work here?
What waves? I see no waves.
I mean the radio waves, dumbass.
The radio has waves?
Do you not know how radio signal works?
Why, with magic, obviously. And I refuse to believe anything else.
Oh, God. I'll explain it to you later.
Handball, give me.
I'll find use for you. A heart graffiti. Trivial, but cute. And here I thought neon was out of fashion. This looks ancient and dangerous.
Hello? Is that you?
It's Vincent, the new guy. I need to talk to you.
Vincent, the new guy? I think I heard about you. What do you want then?
I just want to talk. That's all.
Yeah, I don't think I can let you in.
Ellen, right? Listen, there's something important I need to talk to you about, but you have to let me in.
All right, Vincent. Let's hear what you have to say.
I get let into the radio station.
I haven't seen a TV this old in years.
Then I must seem ancient to you.
Well, you are.
Shh. Don't ruin it for me.
There's something scary about her.
Maybe it's the bunny slippers. Those are spooky.
Before you say anything else, please tell me you're an expert at fixing radio towers.
Sorry to disappoint, but no, I'm not.
That means I'm totally, irrevocably screwed. Whatever. I'm Ellen Ein, the proud host of the only radio station here in Whateverland.
Charmed.
Well, of course you are. Before you start talking about why you're here and all that, I have a question to ask.
What is it?
Can I call you Vinny?
You absolutely cannot.
Sad, but expected.
Can I?
Don't you dare.
Oh, okay. Vinny. Totally worth it.
Oh, definitely.
I'm looking for the pieces of the spell that summons Beatrice. Nick mentioned you had one of those.
And he's totally right, I do. It's just, I don't get why would anyone want to summon that old hag. The only good thing that she ever gave us were the book ashes. These guys are cute, but that's it. Other than that, she's completely useless.
Why do you think she's useless?
I mean, she could have done anything with this world. To have it made out of cotton candy or inhabited by the coolest magical creatures. Or both. Even a cyberpunk aesthetic would be better than this. I'd look sick as a cyborg, don't you think?
You'd look great, for sure.
Exactly. Anyway, I would love to give it to you. I really would. But desperate times call for desperate measures, so...
Let me guess. I'll have to fix the radio tower for you first, right?
Bingo! Don't get me wrong, I really don't want to take advantage of the situation. But that's how it works in Whateverland. You scratch my back, I'll scratch yours.
Fine, I'll look at it. But let's skip the scratching part.
Brilliant. I knew you wouldn't abandon a woman in need of some brute force. Or whatever it is that can fix that thing.
Okay, so what happened?
What happened to the radio tower?
Do I look like I know? It's not working, that's all I can say for sure. And no one has seen Harold since he banished himself to the junkyard. I can't believe anyone would ever want to go back there.
Yeah, it's pretty grim.
I know, right? When I first got here, it was nothing but a cold, dark wasteland. No way I'm ever going back there. Besides, he's supposed to help me with the tower, not play with that useless half-rotten toy.
I can't imagine why he left.
Me too. This is a nightmare.
So, what's your story?
Oh, you won't ever believe it. So, wait. Are you trying to sniff out some info so you can blackmail me or use that knowledge for any other selfish purpose, which, just so you know, I totally get, but don't want to give anyone the advantage?
So yeah, I do think so.
I don't think so, no.
Promise?
Of course.
Swear on your mother's grave?
How do you know she's... Whatever. Yes, I swear.
Awesome. Now, where was I?
At the very beginning, I presume.
So, before I ended up here, I have been writing for this cute local website. You know, the kind where you can find out what type of sandal you are. Then, all sorts of strange things began to happen in our town. And of course, I had to investigate. After all, how else was I supposed to get promoted? Susan has always hated me. She was such a...
Ellen.
Right. So, all the cats in town suddenly disappeared. Weird, huh? And not only did they disappear, each one of them left a farewell note to their owner. A note from a cat.
The cat lady had all the cats.
I think I know where this is going.
Yes! Sadly, that was the most exciting part. As soon as I started making progress, Beatrice got me. Guess she wasn't happy about those little articles of mine.
She sent you here just because you were investigating her. That's a bit too harsh.
Everyone is afraid of the truth, Vincent.
Even witches?
Especially them.
Your accent seems off.
Let me ask you something. Are you familiar with the Golden Rule?
I am, if you're talking Dark Kid, but no.
Nope, not really.
Never question a girl's accent.
Do people really listen to the radio in this place?
Does that surprise you? Most people here are lonely, and the only thing keeping them from giving into despair is listening to my beautiful voice every day for the rest of eternity. At least that's how I like to think about it.
So you're the only journalist here?
I wouldn't call it journalism. I'm more of an entertainer, you know? Sure, I talk about everything that happens in town, Bell and Bones tournaments, Eddie's poetry nights, Ernest and his crew being annoying per usual, things like that. But mostly I just talk. Now that I think of it, you could compare my job to that of a therapist. But better, obviously.
I'll look.
I'll look around.
Sure, just don't touch anything.
What's the point of vinyl if it's just hanging on the wall? I've always wondered, why do people need so many monitors when they only have one head?
In Whateverland, you can have as many hats as you like.
That's good to know.
I mean, one monitor for game, one monitor for cat.
I used to dream of being a voice actor.
So, what happened?
Have you not had enough time to appreciate my emotional range?
Don't be so hard on yourself. I think you'd make a pretty good tree. Or a mountain.
Okay, so very fine and
It probably leads to the roof.
Do you have any idea how to fix a radio tower?
Not a single one, do you?
Nope. Wait! Alan mentioned an instruction Harold left here somewhere. I'm sure it will make our lives easier.
Or confuse us even further.
Or that.
This is supposed to help us fix the tower.
One eternity later.
Okay. And it's down there, according to maps. Yeah. I think that's why I ask, because sometimes you've got puzzles fairly solvable. Have everything required to do it.
Someone obviously misses sunlight.
Give me the bunny.
Who's the cutest rabbit? Someone obviously misses sunlight. Looks cozy. Maybe I could build one for myself, too.
Thinking of putting down roots here?
No, I've just always dreamed of a house and a tree. The transmission tower works, too. It's so weird seeing a child here. Do you know where I can find Hilda von Elbuck?
Well, duh, that's me. And just call me Hilda. By the way, that name makes me want to puke. Do you want something?
Is that a satellite dish turned into a giant lamp?
Genius, isn't it? There are no sunny days here in Whateverland, and I love the sun, even if it gives me those nasty freckles. Ew.
You know a lamp is not the same as the sun, right?
No, I'm clearly that stupid. Thanks for enlightening me. Pun intended.
Clearly, her radio tower is what is stopping me from doing the... Okay.
I need to fix the radio tower, but that means giving up your sunlight.
So you think I'm going to sacrifice my brilliant invention for you to fix the radio tower? Think again. Besides, I'm still not over Ellen giving me that horrible haircut. I had to wear a hat for months.
Okay, we'll try.
How about a game of Bell and Bones? If I win, you fix the satellite.
All right, old man, but I'll make sure you don't win.
A few moments later.
Okay, skip match. I win automatically. Save me, kitty god. Save me. Suck on that, Hilda.
I'm sure you just got lucky, that's all.
Yeah, definitely.
I definitely cheated. Okay. So now, theoretically, I can go up and do the thing now.
It probably leads to the roof.
I can do the thing now? Can I do the thing? I believe I can do the thing now. Okay.
A few moments later.
Yes.
Did that do the thing? Did yes, so I'm assuming thing. Is it fixed?
You fixed it! Now I can finally get back to work. I had
did a
little
thing.
hope for you, Vincent. Guess I was wrong.
The
Clearly you
reason I
were.
couldn't
And I
solve
will be
it was
forever
because I didn't
grateful to
have
both
the
of you.
thing.
I think you're forgetting something.
Sure. Wait a second. Here it is. Tell Beatrice she's a bitch when you see her, okay?
I'll think about it.
I got a thing, I got a thing.
Dumb things on stream. So many dumb things.